So I've just finally had the chance to play with some of the new shortcuts actions in iOS 26. And the one that caught my eye is the new Siri use model action. This basically allows you to write a prompt and get a response ChatGPT style, except it can use Apple's on-device AI, which will work even when you have no internet connection, but be much more limited, or Apple's cloud API with a bit more grunt, or even use third-party services like ChatGPT if you need the good stuff. And this will honestly change the game for shortcuts. Maybe not so much for existing power users, because we've basically been able to do this for a little while with ChatGPT app in shortcuts. But for people who are a bit less adept with shortcuts and programming in general, this will do so much of the legwork without even needing to know about other AI services, let alone sign up with an account and pay for credits and all of that lark. And it also solves my biggest gripe with the ChatGPT app and shortcuts. I found it to be super unreliable because I rarely opened the app itself. I just wanted to use the few shortcuts that I'd built with it. So every time it had an update or it just got bored, it would log me out and the shortcut would fail. Anyway, getting back to the power of this one action, I cannot tell you the number of times that I've been scrolling through the shortcuts subreddit and found people asking to do something that was just out the reach of shortcuts, unless you really knew what you were doing. But now, with this one new action, those sorts of things might just be doable. Take, for instance, a shortcut that I've been tinkering with for a while, trying to make it good enough for day-to-day use. I wanted to make a shortcut which I could run really quickly from my lock screen and really quickly enter the name and use by date of a product that I was putting away from a shop, in order to set a reminder for myself that it's going to go bad soon and prioritize eating that. Basically making sure my ADHD brain eats food in the right order. And in iOS 18, I just couldn't quite get this to work well enough. Selecting the date manually or typing it out was just too long-winded. I tried to use a take photo action and then extract text from image and then get date from input actions, but no combination of those things worked very reliably, and I'd get random dates off the packet, if a date at all. And then I had to type out the name of what I was putting away as well before moving on to the next thing, and it would just add way too much time to an already laborious job. But in iOS 26, I might just be able to make this work. The on-device model was pretty quick when I tried this, but sadly a bit inaccurate. But when I tried the cloud model, it suddenly started pulling out the correct date way more reliably, to the point where you could potentially cut out a lot of the taps that I've got in confirmation of this shortcut and simply snap a quick picture of the date and the name of the product and have it pull out both bits of information and make the reminder for you right away. Game changing for many people who have some sort of ADHD or autism or have just got really bad brain fog. This one shortcut could save you appreciable amounts of money and wasted food, if it's easy enough to use and reliable enough. We'll find out when the final release drops, hopefully next month. Until then, I'm going to keep testing out my shortcut. If you want to give it a try, let me know down in the comments and I'll do a release of the beta version. It will only work for those of you on the public beta for now, and when it releases, I will put up a final release of the shortcut as I have it for you to give it a try. Anyway, that's all for this one. Remember, home is where the smart is.